favorite dinner was probably when we had the first night. The Crispitos were really good. My favorite thing that I ate was the hash browns. My favorite Snack Shack item was the caramel M&Ms. Veggie straws.
Oh, an icy.
What color of ice?
A cherry. I gotta say the cinnamon roll. Those were pretty good.
The chicken strips. Definitely the chicken strips with honey mustard.
My favorite was probably for breakfast, probably the hash browns. Then lunch was probably the salad bar. And then dinner was probably the Parmesan chicken. The chicken.
The chicken what?
Strips.
I made around 5 new friends. Ezra, Cohen, Jackson, and Baruchs, and who was it again? I keep on forgetting his name. Not Owen. It wasn't. John. We saw Callie again, which was one of my friends from last year. I made a new friend. Her name was Zaylin.
One friend was named Kara, and then Kaylee. Jackson, Ezra, Emmett. I think that's it.
I want to remember when Kaylee and we were going down the zip line like back and forth. And who else was it? Somebody else, I can't remember who. We were like just waiting in the water, and then the zip line opened and we ran over because there was no line, so we just got to zip line back and forth.
Owen. Judah. Ezra. Cohen. Emmett. Owen. Because there's 2 Owens. Mateus. And that's honestly it.
We did the prayers, and I got to read one of the prayers, and Annabelle got to read one the next day. I like doing that.
My favorite part of the lake was the blob, and probably when we got to go, we got to go swimming in the lake. I gotta say my favorite night was probably neon night. Yeah. And my favorite activity that we did was like the lake going like, and I played this game like where we had to collect clams to make Clam Town. I liked playing that too.
I want to remember when we did lake time. That was really fun. There was a blob where one person jumped on, then you went to the end. My favorite thing at the lake was the zip line.
Neon night.
Because we basically didn't win anything on sports night.
Church clap. The lake. I gotta say the messiest activity is probably when we played with that paint and the volcano stuff. Yeah, that got pretty messy. People got paint all over themselves.
My favorite theme night was neon night.
The lake. I like to go to the rope with you and then see if we can touch the bottom and see how cold it is. Oh, my favorite thing at the lake was the tubing. But I didn't like the seaweed that was there. Me and Barrett were on the tube swimming, doing neon night. I wasn't expecting all that like face paint and stuff. I gotta say the hula hoop event because that was pretty fast. Like it took us like 1 minute, 1 second, and 31 milliseconds. Like that's pretty fast. We talked about community, peace. You know that one with that crazy one whenever it's like we're gonna praise God or something? That song. That's my favorite worship. My favorite story is about the paralyzed man laying on the mat.
asking for like food and money. Getting lifted down the roof to the feet of Jesus. Those men were very nice.
I remember, I'm pretty sure they like cut a hole in the roof and dropped the man down to Jesus' feet. And I'm pretty sure that's all I remember. Made for more.
He had the phone, he had the hole in the roof, and then he had those paddles from the boat, and he had the boat to make a table where he then put bread and some grape juice on it. We put the bread inside the grape juice and ate it.
We had a compass, and it told me where to go. If all of my friends had like this map and they studied it really hard, and they said, no, let's go this way. The finish line is this way. But I gave in, so I went with them. And we ran for 3 miles there, and there was no finish line. So we ran 3 miles back, and then another 3 miles to the finish line. So it took us 6 hours in total to get to the finish line.
I want to remember the story about Barrett and the compass, like how we always follow God, the compass, even if other people say that isn't right and want to follow what the map says.
Where God was asleep in a boat, and his disciples said, God, don't you care about us? And he woke up and said peace, and the storm stopped.
My favorite story was when he was talking about his childhood and relating it to a real story. Pastor Isaac, he said one day he was with a group of friends and he was trying to act cool. And one of his friends, Caleb, wasn't there. And he said, his friends said, hey, where's Caleb? And he said, well, I don't really care about Caleb. And then everybody started laughing. And then his friend James walked over and said, that's not very nice of you, what you said about Caleb. You should probably go apologize. And then Pastor Isaac said that he felt very guilty for what he did and ashamed. So he told Caleb what he said, and Caleb forgave him right away.
We get to dance and sing. If you know the church clap, we get to do that. It's really fun. We put our arms around each other and just swayed back and forth when there weren't songs with like motions, but it was really fun. And the songs with motions were a lot of fun too, because you learned some fun motions to go along with the song.
I want to tell them that it's really fun and you should really go. And when you do come, you're going to see the blob, and I'm going to be jumping off of it.
Whatever you do, don't be scared. Just have fun. It's really fun. Because I want to go next year again.
It is so much fun. You make so many new friends with the people in your cabin. The lake is really fun. Just like either you can relax in the water or swim around, maybe get some exercise. It's really fun. The food is good. I know sometimes shows say camp food is so gross and stuff. It's not. It's really good.
7 out of 10. I gotta say like a 9 out of 10 because the only thing I didn't like about it was like the food that I didn't like in Team 9. Like we didn't even win one event.
I'm going to have to say 9.5 out of 10.
What would have made it 10?
Only if we didn't lose everything.
Yeah. 10.